This is me, Julian Vuong.
Focus!
Each year, I make a journal. It started off as your usual journal entry from 2017 when I was around 15 years old. I would typically write things like what I did in a day. But what I didn't realise was that I was capturing moments in my life that I never once realised would become memories. In 2019 I thought, why don't I make a picture book out of it? Then in 2020 I decided to go all the way with making a full book. I will take a photo for journal each day and add it to my journal and write about life and the beauty and sometimes the struggle that life has to offer. So I worked on making another journal in 2021 and man, this year, what a fucking year. 2021, man. Where do I even start to begin, man? During January and February, from just finishing high school, I had a lot of time and a lot of freedom. So I spent a lot of the time at the start of the year training for a triathlon with my friends. As well as this, I became a lifeguard with my friend and I continued working my front desk job. And I met some amazing people over there.
Bro, hey Caroline, God bless. Look at this fool, yo. God bless. Good seeing Emily, yo.
From March, this is where I got into my bike accident.
My finger, right, like flesh came off.
I still ended up being able to do my triathlon, but I spent weeks not being able to do much. This prompted me in April to live out a week of doing as much as I can, and I made a video about it. From getting a haircut from my friend, to running a half marathon with no training, to doing a triathlon the following day and a hockey game straight after. What an experience. Monday night Palmer with the boys became a ritual during this period as well, where we would hit up the gym beforehand, then we'd go to Palmer, and then we'd go to the local Coles and stop by the river.
That's a crock of shit.
During May, I started focusing on my uni studies, which was mostly all online. I also continued working out a lot more and meeting up with more people. But it was during this month I went away with Harry Gibbs and Tom Glides, and I saw Harry run his first ever marathon. From June to July, I was in the midst of my hockey season, where I spent my time training and practicing my skills, as well as I was playing with some senior boys. There were a few weeks here and there which I spent in lockdown, which I spent running with some friends. I spent time with my family and watched the Olympics with them, as well as I found myself also doing random odd park workouts and capturing a failed sunrise shot with Brandon Gap. I also started looking for some new jobs during lockdown as well. We celebrated a few days out of lockdown with fur as well as Palmer nights.
Oh mate, Palmer with the boys, God bless, bro.
During these months as well, I met a guy named Fabian, and I spent months training and learning from him. And along the way, I made a little accomplishments that I was actually pretty happy with. This continued from September and October, which was also the time period where I started switching my focus to begin training for a half Ironman, a big goal in my life that I've always wanted to accomplish. I started training with a lot of people I haven't seen in a while.
This guy came back from USA.
As well as some new people in my
God
life.
bless his ass. What a G, bro. Buddy Kennedy. This camera can't see too far.
As well as this, I was training with Josh Cunningham, who was doing the event with me. During October, my friend Harry Gibbs made one of his goals a reality, running a sub-3 marathon. What an amazing sight to witness.
God bless his ass, bro.
From November and December onwards, lockdown came to an end, where I spent the first few weeks with the boys and going back to Monday night Palmer. I also started my new jobs that I got during lockdown. I picked up 3 different lifeguarding jobs, and in one of them, a lot of my friends came down to work there as well. In these new places that I started working at, I met these amazing people.
God bless. Weird unit going on,
Getting paid for working out.
As well as this, during this month, I got a home gym set up, which I started working out with my friends there a lot. And I also did the Melbourne Half Marathon, which a lot of my friends did as well.
I did it!
I also went away for a week, and I continued training for my half Ironman. If there was one thing that had stuck with me throughout my life in 2021, is something that I learned on my 19th birthday. It was actually a lesson that my brother had taught me that made me so grateful for life at this current stage in my life, which I was living in the moment as a young adult. He told me that as a young adult, you have the freedom to do what you want in life, and life is exactly what you want to make out of it. He told me to take risks, try new experiences, meet new people, learn more valuable life lessons, and especially being young, we can choose how we want to spend this freedom. It is at these moments that I realise that I'm so grateful for life, and that the current memories I was living in would all become amazing memories and stories, such as the Monday Palmer nights with the boys, or the time spent training for my half Ironman, or the days I spent lifting with Fabian, or the times where I worked multiple random on-casual jobs.
When I'm like 23, I'll be like, damn, I used to work these random casual jobs.
Or the times where I got to see my friends that I never got to see often. Or the times I just spent hours journaling. Or the times where Luke Vuong would come by with his doge. Or the time I got to play piano at a random milk bar. Or the times we got to see Victor and he told us to keep this friendship of ours. I look back at these moments and just think to myself, wow, it's truly a beautiful thing to be young and experience these moments in life.